Here we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Visions of Mana. Last time we took out 2 of the remaining Benevolons. We got 3 left. We got Moon, Tree, and... What are we done? Oh, and Fire, duh. Forgot, we can't even do Fire yet. That one you can't do until after you've done all the others. Oh yeah, and my whole class strike build thing I'm doing on Karina has gotten even worse, air quotes, crazier, however you want to put it.
Tormarni was sealed near the moonlit parish. Are you ready to face it?
Parishioners can freely enter Aetern now. Hopefully that's the only change we have to worry about.
Oh, I remember this one. I'd say this dungeon is up there with the Tomespire for favorites.
People? Here? In Aetern?
The parish is no longer unbreachable. Now everyone can work toward providing a future for our homeland.
I do sense traces of Benevodon activity in the area. Don't let your guards down.
Really?
Are you trolling with us or
Nothing looks
not,
weird to
Fairy?
me.
Fairy is right. My fur is standing on end. Though, who can say if a Benevodon is the cause? Huh? Milpa is here. He'll have some insight into what's been going on in the parish.
It's refreshing to see a familiar face. Let's talk to Milpa.
Milpa, a pleasure as always.
Why, if it isn't Morley in the Alms! Good to see you. But Morley, should you really be coming back to Aetern, you still have a duty to fulfill.
Some unavoidable circumstances bring us to the parish. Don't worry. We are here with the goddess's blessing.
Oh, then I suppose the goddess really has given up on Aetern. What's a little bit of disaster among friends, am I right?
Are you feeling well, Milpa?
Forgive me. I simply find everything funny these days. Since you managed to revive the Moon Elemental, the scattered citizens of Aetern have started to return to the parish, hoping to rebuild their fallen homeland. Lately, it's as if everyone has lost their minds. One minute they burst into tears, the next they're fighting in the streets. Turn around and they're laughing at nothing. Forget about repairing the parish. I can't remember what I was talking about a second ago. If this isn't to do with Aetern's prophecy, I'll eat a pacool. You Alms had best leave before it starts affecting you too. Hurry now!
It's not just my imagination, right? Milpa was acting strange.
Decidedly. He's always been a calm, nurturing person, not one to laugh at other people's misfortune. If these are recent developments, it's likely caused by the influence of the Benevodon of the Moon.
But Morley, I'm so sorry. It was all my fault.
Oh no, we got
I was
Karina.
wrong.
Karina? What are you talking about?
You know, back at the Deadeye Cliffs, you were worried about Aetern's prophecy and I carelessly brushed it off. But you were right all along. If only I'd listened to you. How could I be so cruel?
No, I'm pretty sure none of us could have foreseen these circumstances back then. It's not worth crying over.
You are being far too merciful, Morley.
Palomina?
Crusher beneath your
How
heel!
could you let that Nilpa man get away with such flippancy? He was completely out of line. Oh, I have a veritable tidal wave of tirades that I would visit upon him. In fact, I think I shall.
Hold on, Palomina. How will yelling at Milpa fix the situation?
Karina's in tears and Palomino wants to throw down on innocent townspeople. What are the odds?
Stop picking on me!
Do not think that I will let that slight slide. I am righteously irate right now.
You're not righteously anything.
Woohoo! Now's the perfect opportunity to get some practicing in.
Oh no, everybody's gone nuts! Morley, please tell me you haven't lost your mind. I can't be the only sane one.
Can't leave me
No,
alone with the
I'm
Morley. You
unaffected,
can't.
I think.
Pull yourselves together. You're the only ones rational enough to fix this mess.
You look like you have your wits about you too, Fairy.
Luna should be okay as well. I'll see to her. You get your companions somewhere where they can rest.
Yes, rest will
The
fix
parish
this.
isn't exactly bustling yet, but there should be an inn we can use.
Everyone's off kilter in this place. Hopefully rest will help.
Holy crap, an actual inn.
Here.
Oh my, it's an honor. We'll prepare our best rooms as long as you'd like a month, a year, anything. Yes, everyone will be normal after some sleep. Is there? Is there?
I can't sleep unless I have my favorite pillow. I want to go home, back to Longren.
Come now. Turn that frown upside down and have a long and luxurious nap.
Dark thoughts catch up with you at night. All nights might look the same to you, but at my age, every shade of twilight is different.
I can't deal with this.
If only I had lost it too.
Don't you dare leave me alone with them, Morley!
I made that joke earlier.
Why are we unaffected, do you think?
I have an answer for that query.
Oh, Luna, it's you. It feels like ages since we last saw each other. Perhaps it has been.
The reason you two have stayed unaltered is because of your elemental affinities. You are alms of the heart and mind. Alms of the moon, light, and darkness should be able to resist the influences of the Benevodon of the moon.
So Aish wouldn't have gone crazy either?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish Aish were here.
Until you have subdued Tormarni, I fear that the people of Aetern will remain befuddled indefinitely. It is hard to see tragedy once again visited upon the poor people of Aetern so soon after it was liberated from stasis.
I feel the same, both as a parishioner and an alm. It is my responsibility to see that Tormarni is dealt with.
If anyone can fix this, I believe it is you, Morley. The Benevodon has taken up residence in Castle Crescenel. The moon has the power to alter people's perception. Please do not be fooled by its shadows or mystique.
It's up to us to free Aetern from the Benevodon's influence. Shall we, Val?
After you, Morley. Let's head to Crescino and get to it.
Hey, you guys. Come on, take us with you. I don't want to stay behind.
Let's take them with. Who knows what they would get up to if we leave them alone?
The castle was past the north gate to the parish, I think. It's now or never. So this is the castle?
I sense trouble ahead. It must be the presence of the Benevodon Tormarni.
Was that the Benevodon?
I hate frogs. I'm scared. Someone hold my hand.
A Benevodon? Ugh, no biggie.
Well, Kreen's back to
Things
normal.
Look grim.
Don't waver now. We've come this far. We can handle anything.
Thankfully, we can still make use of Karina and Palomina in combat. Good Lord, could you imagine having to suddenly come here and only have
I've never been
Morley
inside this
and
place.
Val as your only
Mostly
playable
since I
characters?
heard it was overrun with monsters.
Are there frogs? Please tell me there are no frogs here.
Wow. Get a load of this palace. It's huge. Makes me want to dance.
Huh? Is someone there? Yep.
What you doing over
There are
buddy?
definitely people over there.
Eba. Chewing on.
It looks like it did during the eclipse.
No, no, no! Too many people! I hate that! Oh, I know! These are ghosts. I've read all about them.
Deja vu. We saw some of these here spooky folks when we first visited a town on our pilgrimage, right?
What did I just say? So they are ghosts after all. Make it stop!
These illusions are the parishioners who disappeared 16 years ago. What is going on?
Well, they're looking right at us. Maybe they have unfinished business?
No sign of my mother. None of that. These visions aren't real. I can't let myself be manipulated by the Benevodon's tricks. Defeating Tormarni is our priority. We should press on.
Oh, Morley.
How easily the heart is swayed. This is harder than I thought.
Don't worry. Someone somewhere will come along and take care of all this.
Uh-huh. But that someone happens to be us, Karina.
Oh, taking this.
Now for this place's gimmick.
I thought this place would look more run down.
Actually, I think we're looking at Castle Crescino as it was in the past. But how?
Moon
It doesn't
fuckery.
look like we can get into the rest of the castle from here. Maybe there's another path.
Oh, and what might we have here? An hourglass? Ooh, how mysterious. Makes me want to touch it.
You know, I think I feel moon energy coming from this thing.
In that case, the Luna Globe might help us figure this out.
Well, you know what you gotta do with hourglasses. Spin them round and round. That's what. Look with the Luna
So
Globe
yeah,
can
with
do.
the moon vessel, we use it, and
I wanna spin it.
Your mood swings make my head spin.
we shift the time of the region we're in.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a fun gimmick, I'd say.
Gotcha.
I also love how it messes with the music too when you're in one of the time screwy areas. Almost sounds like it's coming through from like a phonograph or something. A wobbly needle.
Something weird's going on.
Let's see how much damage I do now. I saw 7,000 damage on stuff. Well, 7,700 on the guy
Looks
who
like I got
didn't
my hands on a
resist.
pretty rare find.
I'll do the honor.
Whoa! Look at this!
Oh yeah, and I also put the when we were fighting the ruin guys, one of them, the VV looking one. This core stone turns into this. So yeah, Palomina also got herself a nice upgrade too. Full PR58 now after doing all that side stuff.
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Basically gonna be on easy street for a while.
Give me your power. Let me your strength. Something weird's going on. Let me your strength. Something weird's going on. It's too dark in here. I'm frightened. Can we go home, please?
It's okay, Jule. We're here. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Val, if you weren't around, I don't know what I'd do.
If Val wasn't around, you wouldn't be going on this journey in the first place, too.
Keep them coming. Oh, yeah.
That's an enemy, I just know it.
Ooh, I spied my little awesome treasure. Come on, let's open it, pretty please.
We're a little busy trying to get out of this area, Karina.
Never stopped
Hey,
you from the
Do you
previous
see that
chest we
pile of
opened.
gears over there? Maybe we can climb that.
We can probably make it if we jump off the highest part of the cog.
Aw, come on. Who cares about some stupid old gears? What's in the box? Don't you want to take a look inside? Huh? Don't you?
What's in the
Okay,
box?
Karina,
What's in the
If you're that
box?
concerned, we'll open it.
Why jump when we can just fly over with Ramco's help?
You think Flammy's the answer?
No way! My little Ramco deserves better than this cramped castle. Get your own sacred beast.
You were the one who suggested it in the first place, Karina.
Oh, what?
All dead.
Let's finish this fast.
Looks like I got my hands on a pretty rare find.
Keep them coming. Oh, what a find!
Hail then. do really need to look up where the heck the like chalices for Val and Karina are.
Thank
Because those two are really behind.
Coming. Oh yeah. Gotcha. I'll breeze through these foes in no time. We ask for your
Reminds you of some of the enemies in Trials of Mana, but some stuff out like World and Sword.
May this momentum motivate us.
Oh, wow. The castle is so big and pretty.
It was built at the same time that the parish was founded. That was also around when the lunar sandglass was first made. It was a very productive time for Etern.
The person who made all these things must be so cool. Gotcha. Taking this.
Oh. Only there was no floor.
For your assistance.
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Oh no, wait, that's where it came from. Whoops.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Honey elixirs, nice.
Gotcha. Taking this.
That chest is already open. How much you want to bet it's gonna close after we make use of the hourglass?
Something weird's going on. Oh, wow. Yes!
Nice. Huh. Oh wait, this is above, not below. Yep.
And that spot might be an exit, but it's pretty high up there.
Worry not. We must muster all our might and see this through. Mere machinery is no match for us.
You're right. Together we can figure out this puzzle.
Of course. There is nothing a convoy of close compatriots cannot conquer. Now then, who will give me a boost?
Ah, that's not what I meant!
If you could only hear yourself right now, Palomino. The gear probably fell from above some time ago, but if we use the Luna Globe, we might be able to reverse time.
You could put it back where it belongs. You're a genius, Morley!
Well, that could have gone worse.
Phew, it worked. And we even managed not to fall on the way.
Better than trying to boost ourselves up in any case. Come on, the Benevodon's close.
I shall fight any foe one-on-one. Come at me! Morley, you are not going at this mission with enough enthusiasm. Come now, enunciate.
Onward! Oh!
Fie! A flimsy attempt at force. Once more, with feeling.
Spare me, I beg you.
This should make for a nice force.
This is like most dangerous. Oh yeah, it's our own companions.
Piece of cake. What a bunch of small fry weaklings.
Don't get cocky, Karina. You'll jinx the whole thing for us if you don't take these fights seriously.
Woo-wee! Touchy much? You got a kink in your tail about something, Mr. Grumpy Pants? Want to share with the class?
Grumpy what?
Calm down, Morley. It's the Benevodon talking, remember?
Why didn't I foresee this? How far down did we fall?
Not sure, but all we can do is keep going.
The end is nigh. We can't turn back. Never again.
Is that it?
Let's rest our feet a bit.
Mini boss time. There's the vampire.
Why the sour face? It is time to let loose and party.
Please stop encouraging the enemy.
Theoretics of this.
Stupid! Sometimes like this.
Damn! I saw some 5 digits in there! And now he's under half health.
Cease this gutless gimmick and show yourself. I have been summoned. Tired already? This comes a win.
How is this funny to you?
Stay cool, Morley. Don't lose your head. You're mine.
Oh. Pretty good damage.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Of course, one of his best armors is Niccolo related. Oh. Alright, I'm pretty much all maxed out.
Help us out. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Alms, how have you fared?
Physically, we are fine. Mentally... Don't make me answer that, Luna.
You mustn't joke. You and the Alm of Light are the only ones who can endure this psychological test of wills. You are nearly to Tor Marni. I pray to the goddess to steel your hearts and fortify your minds for the battle ahead.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Tread carefully, everyone.
Well then.
Can the Luna Globe fix something as big as this?
I will lend you all my power. Reverse the flow of time to cause the debris to float. Doing so will provide you with footholds to get to Tormarni.
Oh man, you want us to climb the rubble? Easy for you to say, Luna. You can float. What are we supposed to do?
Come on, Jule. It's not that bad. Luna said we're nearly to the Benevodon. Don't give up now.
Curious. I have never seen Jule's resolve so fragile. Do not fret. Everyone will be back to normal once the Benevodon is dealt with.
Is any of this real? What is reality? Does it exist in order to make us question the truth?
I'm questioning everything right now. Ignore Jule and just go.
And for more fun time shenanigans.
You're mine! Silphid Boomerang!
Differences until the very end.
Okay, who's next?
Let me see. Is this?
Oh, I think there's a time thingy up there for us to activate. That's what that blue circle is.
Yes! Yes! Taking this?
Great.
Power of men! Let's rest up.
Pretty short jog to the boss after the mini boss. Okay, we can't actually circle around. Got it. Happy treasure, but I guess not.
Please no! I abhor amphibians.
Well, I like them. Look at its great big eyes. So cute. Shirley once told me about the fall of the king at the Benevodon's hand. I remember it like it was yesterday.
She was about to start
Let's
monologuing
finish
like
this
she
and
was
be
Max
done with it.
Payne.
Tormarni's time is up. I will fight for my friends and all the people of Etern. I will set things right.
Doesn't make sense.
Off with. Up.
Aw, look at that adorable face. The inside of his mouth. Take what?
How much damage is this gonna do? 9,000 on a major boss.
Please!
Oh Jesus, just look at that. What the fuck?
More time, we can push our advantage.
Look at his HP just evaporate! He stood no chance.
I am Gahu, King and Master of Castle Crescino, successor to this world. You have freed me from my perpetual stockade.
Who?
The revolutionary King Gahul, creator of the lunar sandglass and founder of Etern. How are you here?
The Benevodon of the moon consumed my essence, locking my soul inside its body. Tormarni toys with its prey, altering their minds and confusing their hearts. With its demise, those who were affected shall regain their senses.
What'll happen to the phantoms stuck in the castle?
Unlike me, those specters are mere echoes of thoughts from the past, brought to the present through Tormarni's power.
Then they will disappear eventually.
You have done well subduing your foe, but I must make one more request of you this day. Protect the lunar sandglass in my stead.
About that.
I apologize, but the sandglass, as you know it, was destroyed. I toppled the device when I was a child and broke it. Etern's tragedy was... it was my fault.
The sandglass cannot be broken by a mere child, just as it cannot be broken by time itself. It would be impossible to bring harm to the machine without intent. My lunar sandglass is powered by a magical device, a quasi-perpetual motion apparatus I named the Thaumator.
Quasi-perpetual motion apparatus.
I never knew what made it run.
An unknown fiend sabotaged the device, not you, young one. Rest easy knowing you are not to blame for Etern's misfortunes.
So... it wasn't me.
However, if the sandglass is indeed irreparable, its Thaumatorb core may have been plundered by a malicious force. Arvid's war is over, and the world no longer in need of such a powerful device.
I don't
If
think
you
the
find the
Thaumatorb
core,
actually comes
I trust
back
you
up.
will destroy it utterly and without hesitation.
Where is that post-game stuff? I haven't done the post-game.
My time in this world is nearly over. I leave the future to you, the ones who must weather it.
Huh? Ah! The ghost disappeared.
My apologies for being unable to lend any aid during this adventure. I am afraid the Benevodon bested me.
Thank the goddess you're all back to normal.
Yeah, but we got an extra helping of trouble from that king and a Thumma-what's we need to watch out for.
Let's focus on taking care of the immediate problems first. Namely, the Benevodons and Delphos.
Morley. Morley.
Who's there?
The phantoms are going back to where they came from, I think.
Mother...
When I touched the sands of time, I was thrown into echoes of the past.
If it weren't for...
Those of us who were sent back in time can now slowly move toward a future of our own. Don't be consumed by what happened. Focus on what you can do now.
Mother, I found friends as close as family, and a guardian I look up to as a parent. I became a swordsman, just like Father was before he passed. I've done so much. You would have been so proud. Mother, you don't have to worry about me. Not anymore. I'm really...
Morley, I'm your mother, and I only have one wish. Live. Live your life as fully and as long as you can. for both our sakes. I love you. You will always be my one and only. My little boy.
Mother.
Damn it, Morley just wants a hug.
Your selfless devotion to all that you do is well known to the Alms and myself. I'm sure your mother felt it as well.
Luna is correct. You have helped us all in incalculable ways at every turn, including this recent affair.
Not that this Moon Benevodon fiasco was our fault. Either way, Morley and Val really came through for everyone this time. Just don't let it go to your heads. You got that, you two?
I mean, watching you all was a little funny at times.
Speaking of which, you have this thing about bottling up your emotions. That's not fair to you or your friends who care about you. Let them out already.
Uncork that bottle, you mean? Deep down, I admit I struggled with my duty as the Alm of the Moon. Should the world's future fate be in my hands, am I worthy of that responsibility? But with that last moment I had with my mother, I finally found closure. I can safely say I'm putting the past behind me.
I must again give my thanks. Delafos' curse is not yet gone from the lands, but thanks to your help, I will be able to suppress it for now.
I think it's time for us to check on Milpa and the others.
All of this was a Benevodon's doing, you say? Ah, we were lucky you were here to lend a hand. Though I cannot think back on my behavior without utter embarrassment, and in front of my star pupil, no less.
Please, you have nothing to be ashamed of, Milpa. After all, I saw people far worse off during this particular ordeal.
Don't you look at me like that!
What matters is that the threat is gone. Now the parish can be rebuilt as planned.
Expect more hands arriving to help Etern shortly. I'll make sure of that. We can't let the Alms do all the work around here. Don't worry, Niccolo isn't off the hook either. I'll be calling on him for supplies, and to inform him about your recent victory.
If you ask me, the future looks bright for the parish.
We
I had to
must
do like
forge ahead.
8 side
It
quests for
falls to
Nicola
us
last
to further
night.
ensure a peaceful prospect for the people.
So what are we waiting for? Delafos won't wait forever, and neither will the Benevodons. No rest for the wicked. Sound about right.
Milpa, it is my intention to have a hand in rebuilding Etern as well. When I see everyone working hard for our homeland, my heart aches. If I've learned anything on my journey, it's not to ignore that yearning.
I can see the resolve in your eyes. That willpower shall see you through. Fate is on your side. Fulfill the destiny that awaits you, regardless of what you've been told. Do what you know is right. Your courage will strengthen Etern. Though the parish may not be the same bustling landscape of your memories for many years, its people are with you, Morley, no matter what.
Safe travels, Morley!
Thank you, everyone.
That was some trip, huh?
Karina, please. You don't know the half of it.
I'm just so happy to hear you bicker again.
Of course, a whole bunch of side quests have now popped up in here. bunch of golems hanging out in the Lefedra drifts.
Huh?
Oh, this guy! You have to do like 3 different side quests for him before you finish up with his. And then after you finish up with him, you have to... There's like another side quest that needs the quill from him for. There.
Hey,
Monster back in the dungeon.
Yes!
Oh, I think yeah, I've already killed her.
Huh. That was a great new experience. Where to next?
That was one of the high level, like,
Let's rest up.
monster... Nemesis, that's what they're called. Making sure there's nothing else new to pick up around here before we head off for... There we go. Back, check. Never know what's gonna trigger a new side quest to show up.
Let's rest up.
I think about it. Oh wait, I think there's also a side quest thing series we could pick up from Mealpud, the guy that we were just talking to. And check the steps though, so we didn't see it. Either that or I have to clear out other side quests in a turn before that one shows up. Yep. Wait, there it is. Yep, as Overco's like, yeah, wanted to give you some trading, like, exercises. It tells us to go kill stuff and bring back stuff to him.
Huh?
Yeah, and this does give some weapons for Morley. Oh yeah, the Azurite is like... There's a series of side quests with rewards of getting like different colored ores that we need for another side quest later.
Off to check in on Verdius Burrow? Rumor has it that Florit, the Benevodon of Wood, is awake. Yeah,
My friends won't know if something's wrong if they're all asleep.
Where'd this feather come from?
It's big. Too big. A Benevodon, perhaps?
Oh no, they're gone. Everyone was eaten.
Jule?
The Benevodon of wood. It attacked, ate everyone. I can feel their fears soaked into the soil.
Does that mean the Sproutlings are...
No, I think they're okay. We're interconnected, so I'd know. But we have to look around for clues as to where the Benevodon went.
Gotta search the burrow and see if there are any clues about that Benevodon.
Remember to pick that up.
I'm brimming with power. Yes!
Hi, Dryad.
Oh my, you're all here. That is good to see. If I had more power, the Sproutlings wouldn't be...
At least you're safe, Dryad. What in the goddess's name happened here?
Florid happened, simply put. It was just after the attack on the sanctuary. The Benevodon of wood swooped down from the sky, and... oh, Florid, well, ate all of the Sproutlings, and then fled the burrow.
So that's it? All the Sproutlings really died?
Oh, no! What made you think that? They were swallowed, roots and all. They should still be alive.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Where did Florid take them?
You can't mean... Oh no, you mustn't go after them.
That's why we came back, to show some Benevodons who's boss. And of course I promised Dakota. I can't let Florid make off with my friends and eat their buds at its leisure.
You're here to protect the burrow? You came all the way back for us?
To be honest, not just for you. We're here to save the whole world from getting yanked around by those Benevodon bullies.
Jule, you have grown so much.
Really? It's hard to tell. I don't feel any taller. Whatever. Can you tell us where to look?
Would that I could, but I have no idea where Floret was headed. I am so sorry. But perhaps you could ask Trent. He keeps an eye on everything, including the skies.
Good idea. Okay, everyone, new plan. We're going to the sanctuary entrance to talk to Trent.
Trent will definitely be by the entrance to the sanctuary. Here's hoping he has some information on Floret.
I think we should be able to just warp right on
Plan
over
our
to
next
him.
move.
Sure, the map markers just like freak out.
Trent's been a big help to our group, huh?
One day, we will find a way to show our appreciation well.
Trent, you awake?
Oh, Julie. Ons. I'm afraid you found me under the weather. I was resting my eyes.
Uh-oh. Are you sick?
Do not worry so, little Sprout. It is merely a reaction to Delaphos's curse gaining ground in these parts.
That's not as comforting as you might think, my friend.
'Tis a simple blight. Such illnesses pass with time. and repose.
Trent! Trent? Hello? We can't have Trent falling asleep indefinitely. The sanctuary would be down a goddess and an overseer.
Trent brought up a blight, I believe. Might we make for Legrazzo to mention this to Master Aish? I happen to have asked Aish about horticulture on a past visit to the archives. He may have a hunch that we could follow to its conclusion.
Oh, thanks, Palomina. Aish's weird obsession with research might be good for something for a change. Be right back, Trent. Gotta make a pit stop at Legrazzo.
A tree blight, huh? I sure hope our friend in Legrazzo can help.
It pains me to admit it, but we can always count on Aish to have ideas.
Yeah.
And they want us to go to the archive. Was right.
What an unexpected visit! Have you dispatched with the Benevodons already?
Not quite. We're looking for a cure for tree blight. Trent isn't doing well after all this Delafos kerfuffle. He caught something bad, but we need his help finding another Benevodon.
Say no more. I'm flattered that you would turn to me in your hour of need. Dare I say we have become fast friends? Fear not. I have no intention of disappointing you, Jule. I possess a plant that alleviates the exact symptoms you described.
Convenient.
We have selectively bred this flower in Legrazzo. Its nectar replenishes several crucial nutrients in plants, revitalizing perennial growth.
The nectar? That'll make Trent better? Huh. Well, I guess all I can say is thanks, Aish. You really came through.
Wonderful. Your investigation of agricultural advancements has vastly improved since my last inquiry.
Why, yes, Palomina. In fact, it was your question about the adaptive properties of plants in connection to their natural habitats that sparked my interest in the field. You see, first I created a closed testing area where we could control the environmental influences on the organisms in order to isolate the...
Okay, that's enough gabbing for one day.
You should know that it was your foray against Grapplevine and Vertius that inspired this particular plant.
Wait, how did you even hear about that fight? You weren't there.
True, but the Merchant Sisters were. They were kind enough to fill me in on your burrow exploits, which in turn rekindled my interest in the nectar. Von Voyage played quite an integral role in its cultivation as well. And now an opportunity to test our crop has fortuitously emerged.
The people here really do experiment on anything and everything, huh? Gardening isn't even a thing here in Legrazzo.
Such is a scholar's natural inclination. Our curiosity knows no bounds, and our attention wanders to whatever happens to intrigue us.
Inquisitive types, huh? In any case, you really saved our buds this time. Let's deliver this medicine to Trent.
Then I guess we'll be seeing you, Aish. Good luck with your research.
Good luck with your hunting expedition. I trust in your success.
Never doubted Aish for a second. Gotta get this back to Trent. Let's use the Meridian to travel.
go again.
Another case solved by Aish. He'll never let us live this down.
If it helps, I bet he doesn't even realize how condescending he can sound.
Trent, rise and shine! I asked the Alm of Darkness for something to help with plant blights. Here you go.
Oh, you have my thanks, Chule. Alms. A peculiar taste. Why, I feel like a brand new shoot, full of energy. How marvelous!
Oh, good. I wasn't entirely sure it was trustworthy.
Oh. To think that you would come to my aid when you have another gravely important duty on your shoulders.
Now, I didn't say this medicine was free. We need answers, and you're just the tree to give them to us. We have to seal away the Benevodon of Wood after what it did to Vertius, but we don't know where it went.
So that is what you are after. Unfortunately, I have not seen hide nor feather of a Benevodon since the assault on the sanctuary. However, I do have a guess. A plant's purpose is to take root, flower, fruit, and grow. Floret may be intending to do the same. For that, it needs sproutlings. More precisely, it needs the wood mana that resides within the flower folk. Unfortunately, collecting sproutlings will not yield the crop it seeks.
That's why it ate them?
I believe there is more to its method than simply consuming the sproutlings. The Benevodon also needs a suitable location to germinate. There is but one place with a connection to the mystic realm suitable for growing its seedlings. The floating Isle of Olul.
Floating? So, the isle is in the sky? How do we get there?
Dummy! Now that Ramco's powers have been unleashed, we can go anywhere we want. Ground, sky, wherever.
That's right! How could I forget about Ramco?
Alms, as the Overseer, I can but watch your exploits from afar. But you have my sincerest wishes for your victory.
That's enough for us, Trent. Oh, better get going. We have a flight to catch.
Floating Isle. What are we getting ourselves into this time?
Finally, we have an
There are
excuse
too
to go
many
there.
unknowns. All we can do is
This place is what remains of the mystic realm after it was conjoined to the mortal. When Kadiel was created, a single island from the mortal realm floated into the sky. It's still there to this day. It is a beautiful, strange place, but don't let your guards down.
Now I've seen everything. Floating bits of land? Better not tell the folks down below.
This is what the home realm of the Benevodons looked like? Huh. It's chilling in more ways than one.
Get the let out, people! Florid's still at large, so don't waste too much time on small fry.
Perfect.
Julie, new enemies to kill in Core Stone.
No feathers around here. We should keep going.
Our best bet is to find a location where bugs won't blossom easy.
You want some more? Here.
Jesus.
I've never had so much lucre before. Huh. Let's rinse our feet a bit. Oh, yeah.
Here it is. There isn't actually much of a dungeon, air quotes, for Floret. The place is fairly big, so it's like we're getting a new map instead.
Resolve never sways.
We have quite the distance we gotta travel here.
You're in a good mood, Ramco.
She flew a long way. My guess is she's preening after a job well done.
Fences until the very end.
Not a scorpion,
Taking
it's a
this.
steelpian.
Taking this. You are on with Outcast. That's worth our while. I'm unstoppable. All my might, all my stats.
The Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Okay, it is down here.
I'll do the honor. Score.
More honey elixirs. I also found out we're actually starting to get a little low on Cup of Wishes. We're now at like 12.
Oh, yeah.
We were before we started streaming. I haven't seen us pick up too many from drops. Up there.
If you're gonna face me, it's worth my while.
The Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Must grab all blue circles. Must all be grabbed. Okay.
I'll do the
All
honor.
knights or chest knights. Third day.
Coming.
That's seems kind of weird. Isn't the golden one supposed to be the no associated one? It was like the semi-rival element to Dryad. I'll say Dryad and Luna usually don't get very much in the way of actual offensive magic. They're usually the funky ones. Well, Luna's the funky one. Dryad is usually like revive magic and like sleep and poison.
Taking this.
Back that way. that one's like way up there, isn't it? That and up there.
I can only imagine the interest Aish would have in what we are experiencing.
It'd be a constant. How singular! I must write down all the details. Is my bad.
Morley isn't really as bothered by Aish as he makes it seem, if you ask me.
What? Oh. I was like, what's the red symbol over there? Mana point.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
That's another mana stone up there, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this.
That's a big luck boost. Oh, that's a freaking shapeshifter, isn't it?
Lend me your strength. Thank you. Oh,
I just realized when we fight the Fire Benevodon, I'm probably not going to be able to rely on Karina's class strike to do a ton of damage to him.
taking this.
I mean, it's the fire one. It'd be weird if the fire class strike could do a lot of damage to him, you know? And another one of the new seeds I got. Basically, if you're like really low on HP and use class strike, it will lower your HP to 1 and then double the damage of the class strike. I don't really have that set up because, God, that feels like it would be a pain in the ass to get a proper setup going for. Not sure how I would really get like
similar to the plant life on the
HP under the threshold before jumping into a boss fight.
Heavily resemble that of the Sanctuary.
We can probably cross this gap using the
We
powers
can't
of
cast
the
on
wood
ourselves. There's that one moon spell that halves HP. We don't really have a reliable way of doing that.
I'll do the honor. Whoa! Look at this.
Oh. I forgot to use this on Morley.
I have the spirits to thank.
Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, this one. But we can't, like, cast that on ourselves.
I'm on the right track.
I think this is actually his strongest attack. One of the very few wood elemental attacks.
My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
I think that's the last of the ninja moves. Yeah, the earth, fire, water, and wind one. Oh wait, Petal Rage counts as a ninja move now. Alright. Others are magic. Traps or projectiles, so they don't count. Actually, I could replace the Celestial Burst with Glitter Dust, can't I? It's way more expensive, but still. I forgot you got this. Huh. Would be nice for, I guess, random encounter grinding, but I mean, we aren't getting this. We can't unlock these tiers until post game, which, you know, kinda makes them not as good. How much more grinding are you doing for post game stuff? I don't know. I haven't done post game yet, so. Alright. How about Alante?
My bond with the spirit's
Could
virgins.
be a use for that. For his third potion.
Are we really the only people who have ever come to this island?
How would anyone else get here? Not everyone has a handy Ramco to fly on.
Then I'll be sure to look at as many things as I can while I'm up here. Oh, what star! Counting on that. Thank you.
When I first played this, I actually had a couple game crashes in this area.
I'll do the honor. What a find. Oh, yeah. So the Benevodons used to live together in peace here?
Back when the flow of mana was freely functioning, yes.
I doubt there was anything peaceful about it. They've never been a friendly bunch.
You can't really see them just hanging out and drinking tea together or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just realized I'm not actually at max CS. Probably try to fix that before we jump into the Benevodon fight.
Oh, wow. Look at
Wait, what? That's where one of Val's was? The heck? I'm pretty sure all the these are from the Benevodons, so all of them will give something that reduces the cost of certain elements whenever an elemental break is in play. Look at these one to put on the tank. Yeah, I got this. Kinda nice. Oh yeah, this one. Nice idea, but way too little benefit, honestly. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. You have to be below 20% HP for it to actually take effect. This would probably be better if it was something I could turn off and on without having to menu a whole bunch. Got one of those. We could give that a shot on him.
this.
See how it goes. Could end up with him just killing himself alive, unfortunately. is it going down?
One rival remains. Summon the spirits to our side. This power.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
I'm on it.
Is it not in effect if I'm not controlling Bell, maybe? But I think the damage you took was from actually taking hits. I'm not sure.
Oh, what a fun!
Because I was like looking at his HP and it wasn't really dropping for most of the fight.
Let's do it! Give me your power. Whoa!
Okay.
There. Those floating water thingies look a lot like what we saw in the Luca ruins.
That's quite the waterfall. But I bet we can use them to get to higher ground.
A plant-based monster is sure to prefer a place with better sunlight. Let's go.
First, I see this up here.
I'll do the honor. Soar!
Wait, are those? I think those are just the that freaking plant ride effect that we've been using.
Whoa there! Keep 'em coming! Whoa there!
Looks like we're pretty good so far.
This is fun! This is fun! I'll do the honor! Yes! Taking this!
Oops.
This is fun!
How do I get that? Okay, there it is.
Keep 'em coming!
Nice buy save point.
Let's rest our feet a bit. Oh, yeah!
Look at the feathers!
They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin. But where is the monster?
Incoming!
Oh, well then, no mini boss then.
Another thing coming.
Here, you hear all those growling!
You'll regret me. The enemies of us.
All right,
Poor crap sword, he's getting kind of low, isn't it? I'm sorry, what just got hit for 8,000 on top of the 11,000 on the... Oh,
Seems off. What's going
those
on?
two. Alright.
Is that what power's coming from?
The weak point for him is the flowers on his wings, as I recall. You really make yourself dizzy there, buddy?
This event calls for the elemental vessel.
Everyone, I did it! Florida's gone, and the sproutlings of Verdius are in danger no longer.
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Verdius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Funny. I'd never been anywhere but Verdius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is. I figured fate saw fit to grow me there. So, that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly hearken back to how Joulet used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Verdius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
And against all odds, Florid has been floored. Verdius Burrow has endured forever.
Honestly, Joulet probably has, like, the weakest of character arcs
Another
in
banger
this
from
game.
yours truly. Jam number 1559 is a hit.
A stellar performance!
Really just
and I
kinda
do mean
there.
both the song and your fight against the Benevodon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other Sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen.
That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing. And I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle.
Oh my! Then you mean...
Yeah, I think Sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the Sproutling whale these years. But I think it might be my way.
This is the future you've envisioned, Joulet?
Yep. Someone's gotta take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that.
Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave and good.
On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat.
Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Verdius?
What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden?
I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece.
Well, if you insist. We are lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me. Oh no! I sense a gigantic shift in the flow of mana around Tiania.
Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
The Benevodon of Fire is up to no good, that's what!
Quick! We have to go to Tiania! This is the last one. We gotta make it count.
Val, I can scarcely believe my eyes.
Master Fugo!
And your friends are...
These are my companions, the members of this year's pilgrimage. We came back to the village to stop the Benevodon of Fire before it's too late. Everybody, this is Fugo, a soul guard from back in the day. He mentored Liza and me when we were training for the job.
It is a veritable honor to make your acquaintances, Alms. Perhaps the answer is evident, but I assume you have not yet completed your journey to the Mana Tree. Where is Hina?
Hina is...
I see. Dwarfer has been particularly active recently. It seems I was right to fear the worst in regards to our dear home of fire. You mentioned a Benevodon has appeared, correct? You would do well to report this to Questa.
Yes, sir.
When you finish with Questa, I pray you come find me again. I have something to discuss. You never could sit still for lectures, but I promise not to interrupt your business. Come whenever you find the time.
Master Fugo's right. I should talk to the mayor.
Good. You want to do this too? Yule gets his important, like, unique role. He can actually heal the whole party. This one, he also has, yeah. Increase the HP recovery of own healing moves by 100%, which is kind of nuts. I don't know how useful wall really is, though, now that I think about it. And now Julie's completely out. That can kind of help make up for losing this effect. Everybody can heal better, I guess. For all buffs, best way to put it. What to do for, like, any of her other ones, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I am pretty dedicated to going all the way down fire with her. I mean, seriously, giving CS regeneration is kinda nuts. On top of also giving her CS gauge recovery every time you use a class strike as well. Like, seriously, with my build and the kind of damage she keeps doing with it, pretty well set if I keep her on that path. I guess I would kind of like to get some better on the dark path, because I do like the dark look for her. I mean, when it comes to actual, like, debuff stuff, yeah. Wood and Moon are the two for if you want to really, like, have an easier time with those kind of stuff. Questa hanging out on the pier.
Greetings, Val. We rarely have the chance to welcome the convoy, but it is our pleasure nonetheless. I assume you are here to deal with the Benevodon threat. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your assistance.
Hang on. You knew about the Benevodon?
Our patron elemental, Salamando, has made his own report. His request was simple. Hold out until the arms arrive. It grieves me to see you bereft of the Arm of Fire. Val, please, tell me what happened to Hina.
Hina was... I inadvertently converted her essence into a core stone.
Through your curious ability to crystallize living creatures, I presume. Where is her core stone now?
Delphos, a man who's trying to attack the goddess of mana, took her from me. But I'm gonna get her back. I won't let Delphos keep Hina's core stone. I will make sure her core stone is safe with me. I swear it.
You don't need to convince me, Val. Stone or not, Hina has always been there. For you and Tiania both. If you need proof, look to Dorfer. So far, we have been spared from the worst of its recent agitation. The current unrest is surely due to the Benevodon. However, as the Soul Guard, you have a duty to tell Hina's parents the circumstances of their daughter's disappearance. I leave that to you, Val.
Understood. I'll tell them.
One more thing. You must enter Dorfer Volcano in order to reach Valkybel. Long ago, the leaders of our village felt it prudent to seal the entrance to the volcano to avoid trespassers inciting the Benevodon's fury. Since then, we have kept it under lock and key, forbidding all entry into the sacred mountain from villagers and outsiders alike. But I will now entrust the key to you, Val. Please defeat the Benevodon for Hina, the Mana Goddess, and for us. Val, Soul Guard and Arm of Light, our continued survival is in your hands. May the blessings of Mana be with you.
I promise. I will do my duty and protect the people.
The people of Tiania are with you. Make sure that you and the other alms are prepared for the battle ahead, and well rested before you leave. And be sure to speak with your own parents, too. That's an order. You hear me, young man?
Oh, right.
Stuck on
Master
bushes.
Fugo wanted to talk to me. I should check in with him. Taking this?
Oh, Val, you're home!
Dad. Mom.
You know, it's been so long. I think you and your father have a lot to catch up on. And you all must be the Ohms. You look famished. Please, come on in.
Yes.
Val, come back when you two are done with your chat.
Thanks, Mom.
You've matured on your trip.
I have?
A great many things must have happened. Tell me about the journey.
Okay. I lost the most important person to me. I learned the devastating truth about our world, and now I have this weight of understanding pressing down on me. It's a heavy burden. The Benevodon threat and Delafos' curse have to be dealt with. I have to fix it. I have to. But I'm only a boy from Tiania. Just Val. And... I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do if I mess up? I could ruin everyone's future. All these thoughts are jumbled in my head, and I just don't know what to do.
It would be a lie to say that I understand even a fraction of what you're going through, Val. As you know, my calling is metalworking. I make weapons and tools day in and day out. Simple as that. Only two things matter: the steel under my hammer and the hand that wields it. You need to trust yourself. You have made it this far, and you have a great many loyal friends to help you. There are as many ways to go through life as there are people on this planet. You may make the right decision and find that the result is not what you planned. What matters isn't choosing what is right, but following what your heart tells you.
Following my own path.
Besides, I could order you to do this or that, and we both know you wouldn't listen to me. Remember how I wanted you to take over the family business, but you were adamant about sword training with Fugo?
Well, swinging around a sword sounded like way more fun than studying weapon making.
You see? Just Val from Tiania? You've always been able to figure out your own path without my help. Own your decisions and believe in yourself.
You know, I'm lucky to have you for a dad.
Stop, you're making me blush.
I don't have an answer yet, but I won't get caught up in the doubt ever again.
That sounds more like my son. Keep it up.
Swear, where has this writing been for Val the rest of the game? If Val had more scenes like this, he'd definitely be higher up on the character ranking.
It feels as though I have not had such a fantastic feast in forever. The food here in Tiania is divine.
Your mom can really cook. Maybe a little too piquant for my palate, but what do I know?
Val, did you want to call on Hina's parents before we go?
Oh, I'm afraid those two aren't home at the moment. They needed to harvest some flower seeds before the volcano became too active.
Convenient.
I did tell them it was dangerous, but they assured me they were fine. You can't win with that family.
Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Let's take on the Benevodon of Fire inside Dorfer first. I promise to talk to Hina's family once we get back. You hear that, everyone? There's no room for failure. First, we take care of what we came to do. Then I can sit Hina's parents down and tell them everything, after things have settled. I'm ready.
That sounds like a plan. There's no time to waste. Let's subdue the Benevodon and protect the village.
I wish you all the best of luck. Go get that Benevolent what's-it and show it what the people of Tiania are made of.
The way into Dorfer Volcano should be along...
Hey. Okay, that's a very green-looking sword. I guess this is about where the non-ultimate weapons fall on the damage scale. So what noises is Val's dad making while we're buying things? What the hell? Oh, I remember the Aura gloves. Are they the ultimate or the penultimate weapon in Secret of Mana? I can't remember. Well, that one looks kind of cool. Grab them for the glamour. It always makes me kind of smile to see him holding one of the daggers with his tail. Interesting looking one. One's double-sided. Slate deer? Oh, I guess there's kind of like a horse motif on like the knees. And Sleipnir is the 8-legged horse of Odin.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. 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 Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch.
And even after pumping up her stamina, she still has the worst defense on the team.
Stop by again.
Baba-doo-bum.
Let's rest up.
Now we can finally move past this point. If you ever try to actually enter this region before right now, you would not be allowed to.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the final lesser elemental areas around here.
Taking this. Oh, what star!
We're a bit low on CS.
They weren't so tough.
Alright, I keep forgetting. Around. Well, admit how much Ancient Curse misses kind of makes me feel like it might not be a bad idea to have her put on Adelante. Her other spells seem to be way more accurate. Hey, Cerberus.
Looks like I powered up. I owe you one.
They all just exploded.
Is that all? I'll breeze through these foes in no time. So big. I'm unstoppable. Your defenses until the very end. Roger that.
May this momentum motivate us.
Here. Thank you.
We got it. Really awkward spot. Here's the last one.
Everyone, see
Yes, they are level 64 because pretty freaking sure the game scale these up to whatever your level plus whatever the challenge and rating of the thing is supposed to be.
summon the spirits to our side.
Take flight.
And as long as it's what we do, but as long as they're out covering this, it should get something out. Oh, nice.
Your defenses until the very
It was enough.
Your back.
I'll do the honor. What a find.
Oh, it gives us blade wall, alright.
Taking this.
Oh.
I'll do the honor. Whoa! Look at this.
We've had a captain death before.
I'll breeze through your foes in no time. Who wants some more? Over already?
If we could actually swim in this? You know, hot spring, but
I'm
I
all
figured
rested
that was
up,
boiling
ready to
hot
beat some
spring.
Benevodons into submission.
We are well on our way to finishing with all the Benevodons. This will be our final fight.
You mean the final Benevodon we fight? We still have Dalephos to deal with.
Oh yeah! Lend me your strength.
Not one of these.
Gotcha.
Clearly just here to like grab some syrup.
Keep 'em coming.
Usually takes quite the roundabout route, so I wouldn't really say it's the best for trying to like get somewhere back. And this is actually just circle back to where we started. Yeah, that really was just for getting freaking syrups.
Oh yeah! Lend me your strength. Thank you. Oh yeah! Oh wow! What a find!
That makes your first spell way more powerful than the next. side quest up here?
Taking this.
One big burning tower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm primarily just running past enemies because, we're kind of over level for this place, so yeah.
Hello.
Oh, this is another one of the, yeah, Crimsonite, like the Azurite.
So, I'm not the only one worried about more than just the Benevodon around here, right?
Tianians were never particularly scared of the volcano. It's just something we got used to. Oh, but keep an eye out for falling debris and ashes, of course. Dorfer's eruptions are just a part of life. We coexist peacefully, sorta.
To each plant his own garden, as they say.
Dorfer Volcano has always loomed over Tiania, kinda like a protector of our village. Now that it's become volatile because of the Benevodon, I gotta do whatever I can to help.
Well, that's settled then. Sounds like we have a date with some magma.
What gives? How come this volcano is so hot?
I mean, that's their
I've been
whole
around
thing.
plenty of fires before, and it's never been this bad.
Whew, it is stifling. Almost as though our sweat evaporates the second our skin secretes it.
I mean, technically it should be so hot you're dying before you even breathed in here.
Alms, where have you been?
Salamando! Nothing can dampen your fighting spirit, huh?
Well, this Benevodon is sure trying. There's barely any mana power for me to draw from. I'm running on fumes at this point.
The lack of an alm is probably not helping either.
That poor girl. She didn't deserve to get her core stone stolen by Delaphos.
Salamando, elemental of fire. You have my word that I will get your alm's core stone back.
Cool your heels for a second, son. Has anyone ever told you that you're way too uptight?
Not in so many words. I just feel responsible for what's happened, so...
You've got the same red-hot passion as Hina, and I like that. But what I want is action, not wishy-washy promises.
Red hot? Hina? Is my memory fuzzy or something?
I said what I said! She was fiercely loyal, feverishly enthusiastic. She wanted to protect her village, fix the flow of mana, save the world, and stick with Val through thick and thin.
I take it back. That's Hina to a T.
Cut it out. My tears are gonna dry up instantly in here.
The only reason Volkibel wasn't acting out earlier was because of Salamando's tireless efforts to hold it back.
Bah! I barely did anything. I just kept the cinders from the volcano down to a minimum.
You did that for us? Thank you, Salamando. Don't worry. The alms can take it from here.
Is that all you got? Dig deep, Val! Once more, with feeling!
The Benevodon of Fire is toast!
That's more like it! Keep going!
And... Delaphos is next!
Yeah! Let him know who's boss!
Salamando still has plenty of steam left, if you ask me. Gee whiz! I feel like I'm about to burn up in here.
Don't joke. You're the most at risk in this place.
Be bad to actually touch that. Even though just being above the lava is pretty freaking deadly.
Wow! Look at this!
It's actually worse than the dragon hide we bought. I wonder what if it would be a better idea to swap to darkness on.
I've never seen that
on Karina. She does lose her defense penetration on her class strike, but she would no longer be hitting, you know, resistances.
The source of the cerulean lava is in several locations. If we were to obstruct it at its origin, we may be able to open a path.
The vessel of water might be able to help.
You bet it will. Undine will never let me live it down, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Elemental infighting aside, we should head for the source of the magma. The blue magma is striking.
In other words, no speeding through this part without doing the actual dungeon mechanics.
Taking this.
We'll swap her over.
Salamando's real excited.
What's he like at
Can you move on, please?
What? Over already? Well, that's just great. The magma's overflowing onto our path.
Yeah,
Could
we can just use
Undine's power be a
the
creative
pencil
method
here.
of cooling the magma? Might as well try before we all melt into a puddle of all-meat goo.
We recommend fighting around the lava.
Oh, what a find!
Just begging to ask for our companions to just fall in and start playing around in there. Now Val is up to 8. Poor Karina's still stuck at freaking 6.
Thank you.
Oh.
Counting on you.
Guess that fixes that, doesn't it?
Yeah, you damn the magma!
I got chills from that brush with death.
Chills? You mean burns, am I right?
Yeah, yeah. We have a job to do.
Let's do it.
There we go, you do need to try to aim for like the weak spots in the walls. Otherwise you'd get knocked off and have to like do it again. So I think one time I just thought, I don't need to pay too much attention, put the controller down and got knocked off for it.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Something's not right.
Got seeking platforms.
It's full of magma.
Those rocks don't look like they'll hold your weight for long. Better go quick.
Taking this.
So now we get up there. We drop on it from above. Laval is on fire. There she is.
Gotta stay focused.
Oh, they were both on fire. God damn it. And all died. That must have been glitter dust over there. Good God. I was trying to heal her too.
Taking this. Don't be a baby. Pushing out. Keep them coming. Whoa, it's collapsing. Oh, yeah.
You didn't need to follow me over there.
Tina always seemed rather reserved, though I do not doubt she was a fierce alm of fire.
Red hot passion. Yeah, I think I see it. She was always full of life. Her heartfelt kindness is what I'll remember most.
Billy, we got.
I will take over.
I'll breeze through these foes in no time.
Oh, is that all?
We can definitely say that Palomina isn't
I
really
have
falling
gathered some
far
grizzly
behind in damage. God damn it. We're on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Not that you two.
Oh, what a find.
Ironic.
Ha! This lava flow stopped for now!
Did the Benevodon of Fire cause all this?
Nah, the volcano's always like this.
I see why the mayor kept this place locked up tight.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. I'll do the honors. What a find. Counting on you. I'm falling!
What? Huh? I hit something? The Salamander's thing is gone. Oh, no, wait. Further down.
Let's do it.
And this time we're fine, okay.
We can get through now.
I don't trust it. Are we sure the path is safe?
The longer you wait, the more the magma builds up.
You heard him! Get the lead out, people!
Haha! That's the passion I like to see, Jule.
Passion, smashing. I just want to get out of here.
Passion, desperation, same thing.
Ha! We can get to the center area now.
With some help from Salamando, we should be able to proceed.
The only relief I get in here is when we're riding back.
it.
Mid-boss time?
Let me get started. Thank you.
Oh boy.
A huge bird made of fire! Torture person!
I'm trying to escape here. That's quite the damage difference between her fire variant and this one. Jesus, look at that damage and magic is building up on it.
You gotta aim for the crest! The real fight starts next!
Spirits to our side. Whew! I thought I was going to go up in flames like a pile of dried leaves back there.
The Benevodon probably isn't far. We're coming, fire spirits!
Oh, what star! This is the last Benevodon. We've been doing this for a while now, huh?
Yes, though we cannot rest on our laurels. Check the resources you have on hand.
It's just like spawned in there.
Taking this. Keep 'em coming.
Like we're here.
Time for a break.
No sign of the Benevodon of Fire.
What's wrong, Salamando? You don't look so hot.
Well, without much mana power to fall back on, I'm losing steam. Olms, don't go down without a fight. Careful, or this volcano could blow out of control.
That's a lot of pressure, Salamando.
This is the final Benevodon, so we gotta see this through. We can't lose. I'm not gonna let Hina down like that. We will beat this!
Speak of the monster. Looks like our Benevodon friend has arrived.
He definitely looks like a living volcano, doesn't he?
Uh-oh, my leaf will burn to ashes instantly.
Ow.
Take it down. Before it interrupts.
Why are you aiming for me so hard? I haven't done anything yet.
Mental boost. My gratitude. This will teach you not to mess with me.
That's it!
Elemental spirit.
He was tweaking out there for a second.
Its arms are punishingly powerful.
Oh wait, we're supposed to like beat on his. Yeah, it's in there to get him to stop. Hey, Jesus. Look at how much damage he's doing. I'm pretty sure that's 90% freaking Palomina right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Dorfer ought to settle down now too. That's a load off my back and my mind, for that matter.
Thanks for everything you've done for us, Salamando.
It ain't over yet. Don't forget about Delphos' curse. You still got work to do.
You're right. Delphos can't be ignored any longer.
Haha! That's the ticket. You're fighting furious hot like Dorfer at his meanest. And don't you forget it.
I'm impressed. That's all the Benevodons stopped in their tracks. I think it's time to regroup with the Alm of Darkness.
Before that, there's something I need to do. I have to let the village know everything's okay. And talk to Hina's parents.
Flashbang.
Val, you and the Alms have performed most admirably. Thank you for everything. You truly are a hero to us all.
A hero? I just wanted to help my home. As long as I manage that, I'm glad.
Will you make for the mana tree once more?
Not yet. I still have unfinished business here in Tiania. I gotta stop off at Hina's. Just wait here for me, okay?
Sure thing.
Take your time.
Please give her parents our warm regards.
We'll be here.
Hina. I hope her folks are home. Hi. It's been a while.
Val, what a surprise.
Welcome home. How was your trip to the Mana Tree?
Oh, not finished quite yet. Actually, I came here to talk to you two about something. Something serious. During our journey, Hina... she passed on.
She what?
But how?
It was my fault. Protecting her was my responsibility, and... I failed. I... as good as killed her myself.
Val.
I am so sorry. Please, I'll accept any punishment. Just say it.
Dorfer's behavior has been strange for a while now. I'd had a bad feeling about it from the start. Guess my gut was right. It's hard to put into words, but even though I was so happy for Hina and wished for her success on the pilgrimage, at the same time, she deserved to have a normal life just like everyone else.
I understand, sir.
After the festival, we were so very proud to see that Hina was chosen to be the Alm. No one in the village was more pleased on her behalf than we were when we saw her off on the journey. But after she left, our lives felt less vibrant. I thought about her no matter what I did. I'd remember her laugh, her frustrations, her tears. Most of all, I'd remember her smile. That's when it hit me. I had wanted Hina to be in our lives forever. I suppose you don't always realize how important someone is until they're gone.
Ma'am,
Val, never doubt how much Hina wanted to be by your side.
Days before the festival, Hina would ask us how long we thought the pilgrimage would take, how long until you'd return from the mana tree.
She fretted over whether you might settle down in a different village after you were done, like Liza. Didn't she, dear? Once she was appointed as the Alm, she was up all night, excited for the journey ahead. She said traveling the world with you was like a dream come true.
And that's why we're grateful that you were there for Hina. Thank you, Val.
I thought you two would never forgive me for what happened to her. This is almost worse. I wish someone would treat me like the villain.
Val, listen to me. She isn't gone. Hina will always be with you, in your heart. You carry her will. She lives on through your deeds.
That's right. You're living for the both of you now. We want you to thrive for Hina's sake. Will you do that for us? Come to think of it, Val, I believe Hina left a letter for you before you set out on the pilgrimage.
A letter? For me?
That's right. But when I asked where she put it, she said it was a secret between the two of you.
Then she made us promise to tell you about the letter when you returned, and reminded us several times before your departure.
Did she leave it in the thicket outside of town?
Is that actually considered outside of town?
So that was your secret rendezvous spot, huh?
You'd better get there fast before we find it first. Go on now.
Thanks. I'll be sure to check. You're the best. Our spot. It's gotta be the thicket outside the village. I'm coming, Hina.
Again, if Val had, like, this kind of writing going for him all throughout the game, he'd be higher up on my character list. It's only during this one part in Tiania where he gets the good writing. I do think it feels a little bit like Hina's parents
Brings
like
back
forgive him a
memories.
bit too easy, but on the other hand, they had already accepted that their daughter was never coming back again either way. But that
This is
probably
where I
helps
first
that a
met
bit.
Hina. I remember she was reading a book when I ran up. A monster had made it into the village, and I was trying to chase it off. I had only just started to learn swordsmanship at the time. I won, but Liza and Master Fugo still got mad at me. I cried, but at least I managed to defeat the monster in the end. Aha! I found it, Hina. Yep. That's her writing, all right.
Dear Val, if you are reading this, then I'm sure you've safely returned home from the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree. If all went well, then I am now a part of the world's mana power, and watching over you. I decided to leave you this letter now that we've both fulfilled our duties. After all, if I know you, I'm sure you're feeling down about having to let me go to the Mana Tree. This way, you'll have a little something to remember me by, and read if you're ever feeling lonely. I can't help but wonder, as I sit here and write this down, how your life is gonna be 10, 20 years down the road. The only regret I have, now that I've been named the Elm, is that I won't be around to see it myself. Yeah, I know it's selfish of me to think like that. Val, just remember that you have friends you can rely on. People who support you in everything you do. I know you'll be okay, even when I'm gone. Just keep going. Try things you never thought you'd do. Meet people from faraway lands. There's no end to the adventures you will have. I love this beautiful, spirit-blessed world of ours. I love it because it's where we were born, and where my wonderful parents and everyone else we've met lives. Not to mention, it's where I met you, Val. So I'll leave you with this. The future is yours. All I want for you is to live your life in the way that's best for you. That's my wish. Love, Hina.
Hina always did know me too well. Better than anyone. I wish we could have been together in the end. This feeling probably won't ever disappear completely. But that's okay. I'll treasure it. I'll keep Hina with me. Wherever I go.
Is that all your business taken care of? Then let's regroup with the Olm of Darkness.
Sorry for the wait. Let's head to Lagrazzo. You ready, Ramco?
You look more sure of yourself than before, Val.
I found a bit of myself that I'd been missing. Now I can finally...
Back to the arcades we go! Alright, H, time to get off your lazy ass.
Curious.
just as I feel I'm closing in on the answer, more information arrives and throws off my hypothesis. I cannot rest until I figure this out.
Aish, we did it! We beat the Benevodons!
Congratulations! Though I never doubted that you would be able to dispatch with them, it is good to hear.
Master Aish, you do not appear to have received the requisite hours of repose.
I assure you, I have gone through far longer stints without sleep. And who could relax when there's so much data to evaluate? But enough
Why
about—
is your scroll so huge?
I have something I must tell you all. I have tracked the fluctuations in mana power to Entwine Bridge Pass. If the Benevodons are no longer a threat, then there's only one entity it could possibly be.
Delafos.
Say, is that not the specific span where Delafos swore to be together with Cerulia?
We should go if we want any chance to stop him before he enacts his revenge.
You sound worried. We just took out all 8 legendary monsters. How hard can an ancient hero be?
Strictly speaking, we don't even have to defeat the guy, as long as we can get the mana sword away from him.
For this venture, I shall accompany you. I could not live with myself if I missed the opportunity to witness the historic reclaiming of the...
You should be resting, not venturing.
I'm merely fatigued. I will be fine, as long as I avoid fights and focus on my report.
Fear that, I'm not allowed to actually
I
fight.
know how important it is to leave behind a record for history. This is for the future of Lagrazzo, Teratio, and the people across the land. Their hopes and dreams have gotten us this far. No matter how strong Delafos has become, we will fight. It's time for us to take back the Mana Sword. Delafos has gotta be what's causing the disturbance at Entwine Bridge.
The bridge. No map? Oh. Gotta get the proper. Why was she injured? Why was she the only one who was injured?
Delafos!
I see. The fact that you are here must mean that the Benevodons have failed. However, your luck has run out. You will fall beneath my blade, as will the goddess.
But why do you hate her so much? We know that Cerulia passed away before her time. But that doesn't explain why you turned your sights on the Mana Goddess.
Not only the goddess. I cannot forgive a single soul in this miserable plane. I did as I was bid. I subdued the Benevodon threat. All I asked for in return was to continue my peaceful life with Cerulia thereafter. That was my one wish. Why, after all that I did, after all that I suffered, why steal my future from me? She ripped my love from me and with it all meaning in my life. Why should I have to forgive? Why should I not seek vengeance on the goddess? On the world? With this sword, I will cleave this feckless, worthless, senseless realm!
No! I won't let you!
No, he doesn't like me, apparently.
All of you! And I shall be the one to do it!
We won't let you destroy anything, Delaforce!
What? I wasn't at full health? I just healed. Why didn't I get healed all the way? What the heck? Oh yeah, like half health, I guess.
The intensity of his presence is palpable.
Crap, this did way more than usual. So was that 937 out of 934?
Has to be something you can do besides running.
I got to full health and full TS again. There we go.
Why protect a goddess who cares not for you?
Without the goddess, the whole world would disappear. Remember yourself. Utter destruction isn't what Cerulean would have wanted.
You presume to know Cerulea's heart? Look at this world you would protect! This broken world feeds on souls to rejuvenate the flow of mana.
Okay, I can't let that just go past because, like, he's going on about how the alms stuff, but that's all his fault. Like, the whole reason the alms system exists is because it's to hold back his curse that will destroy the world if that isn't done. And the thing is, that's not what killed Cerulia, too. I already know how she died. She got killed by a thief while he was away. It wasn't actually, like... I kind of feel like it would have been better if the mana got lost, like... I don't know, that's kind of hard to say. Like, she did become an alm or something, and that's why she died instead, but the alm system is in place because of his curse. So it's not exactly like that would work out like on the timeline. So yeah, like him ranting about the alm system is something that he did, not the goddess.
A society built on the backs of the alm sacrifice. Mortals happily accept these deaths as a part of the natural order. You fools are ensnared in the goddess's trap, nothing more than slaves to her vision.
No! The goddess wants a future for everyone. That's why she entrusted us with its protection. Otherwise, she wouldn't have given us a choice. From the very start, these sacrifices were a choice that we mortals made for the good of the world. We've been deciding our own fate all along. Just give me the Mana Sword, Delaforce. Its purpose was never revenge. It's a beacon of hope, given to us all by the goddess herself.
Oh, hope, is it? Yes. This sword is the goddess's gift, and I was a fool to keep using this weapon of servitude.
Not the sword!
How hard is that ground to be able to break the sword like that?
I have no need of a limb granted by the goddess's pity. Prepare for your demise! Destroy the likes of you!
This is crazy! You have to stop!
No!
Stand down, Taylor!
Whoa, what?
Ridiculous!
Suddenly, like, got teleported back.
If time was our ally in this trial, we might triumph.
I can still fight.
Ridiculous. To be brought to my knees by a band of naive whelps. You know nothing of pain, of loss.
That's where you're wrong. I've also lost someone. Someone dear to me. And all this time, I've been thinking about the world and how we live in it. About the alms and their pilgrimage of sacrifice. About the Soul Guard, guiding them to the mana tree. The tradition is so ingrained in our society that I never thought twice about what was being asked of us. On this journey, I realized that the important thing wasn't the act of sacrifice. It was the will shared by alms past and present to ensure a future for everyone. So many alms have given their souls to the mana tree, preserving mana power for the rest of us. Their strong hearts created a better tomorrow. That's why we will defeat you and carry on. To protect the next generation.
Drivel. I will not lose. I cannot. The goddess will feel my wrath!
Elementals! Protect the alms!
Well, thanks guys, but where'd you come from?
Sylphid? What are you and the elementals doing here?
Thanks for saving us. Wait, where's Delafos?
Not here, that's for sure.
He's headed straight for the mana tree.
I fear for the goddess's safety.
Curses! We have to go after him.
Hold on, think about it, alright? The mana sword is gone, and you know how strong Delafos is!
True. The mana sword has broken in twain.
Even so, I'm going. Delafos must be stopped.
Alright. As I recall, going to the entrance starts up the whole section with the boss fight. I think we'll actually call it here. So we'll do the whole final dungeon in all one go, kind of a thing, you know? I guess with that, thank you all for coming on out. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow as we go to the end. See y'all later.